Hey guys, welcome back. Mark here with the Better Mark. Let's get into the Friday, July 5th Major League Baseball betting card. All right, I'm going to give you guys four best bets after we get through this entire slate. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet. Have a little bit of a sore throat today. I woke up with some allergies. Not that it matters to you guys, but anyways, it's just something where I got to go a little quicker because I don't know how long I can talk before my voice gives out. So I'll get into these first four plays. We'll break down some of the leans and some of the angles I have on other games. Also, a quick recap from yesterday. The 4th of July, the parlay of fireworks did not pay out. That went about 2 and 3, but with our best bets, we were profitable, going 2 and 3, 2 out of 3, I should say, within the 4th of July card. There was a lot of games that I wish I just focused on more so than almost having that betting the board approach. Sometimes with holidays, you get into that funk. So still profitable. That's all that matters. But yeah, there was a lot of weird ones down the line that, quite frankly, I can't really explain some of the outcomes yesterday. The Yankees were one of my favorite plays of the day. That's why I ended up going with the over. You just never know. But the Yankees, them losing to the Reds was baffling, as well as the Dodgers. They're really struggling without Mookie Betts and just kind of, so explosive, but yet so underperforming at times. So a couple teams that have been hard to handicap, but we're going to continue our focus and our approach and get the job done. Okay, so let's get down into it. Also, another big loser yesterday. I didn't bet it, but one of the teams I liked a lot was Milwaukee. Colorado's one of them fickle teams, but some of the big boys, right? Houston and Cleveland, those were a couple good plays that we talked about. But it is what it is. Two out of three. I'll take that every day and twice on Sunday. I know it's Friday, but hopefully you guys are all fired up after 4th of July. Where I'm at, we had some rain, so not a lot of booms going on. So I expect a lot of fireworks this weekend. And let's start it off with these picks. Okay, so like I said, guys, make sure you all subscribe down below. Smash that like button. Also, hop on over to the Discord. Link is down below. If you do want to become a channel member, there's a link down there for that as well. Appreciate you guys and all the support. Okay, and let's get into the picks. Okay, and this is OddsJam too. So another thing that I'm kind of offering for my channel listeners and subscribers is 35% off using promo code TBM. You can get your first month or annual plan. I know I just used this to show you guys the best odds that are out there. It lets you see which books have them, but if you do sign up, get a free trial. Check it out for 30 days. If you guys are into fantasy, if you're into anything in terms of arbitrage, all this good stuff that they can offer you, it's truly invaluable. It saves me a ton of time when I use the mobile app as well, because I don't have to go log into 5,000 sports books to find the best odds available. So check it out today. Link down below. Okay, now let's get into these games. Like I said, I have four best bets. The first one out there is a official play. This is where I'm going to be backing the Cubs on the run line. I like the Cubs at home, and quite frankly, I don't like the Angels right now. And now they have some more injury concerns because post-Trout, the second best hitter in their lineup, is now going to be kind of on the mend for a while. So I do like the Cubs a lot on the run line. They've been hitting the baseball a little bit. We saw that over the weekend. Over the week today. Wow, today feels like Sunday. This is gonna be a hard one going to work here, but I like the Cubs on the run line. That's where I'm at with this game. Taking them plus 105. So I locked that one pretty early. It's just a play against the Angels more so, and just looking at the fact of the pitching. Quite frankly, I give it to Justin Steele. I know the record isn't there, 0-3, but Griffin Canning has been on a downward spiral. So I look for this game possibly to be about, into that like a 4-1 minimum game. Would not surprise me if we got into the, likes of like 6-3, 7-2 either. But if I had to tell you guys to score this game, it'd be about 4-1 Cubs. That's kind of how I view it. All right. Next one out there is, and granted, it is a high total, so I do like the under 10.5 a lot too. I just want to point that out if you didn't get that indication. All right, next one out there is the Mets and Pirates. Paul Skeens and Luis Severino. I've been waiting for this game probably since, I believe, Monday or Tuesday when I was looking at the Pirates schedule. This is something where we're going to go a little contrarian. Right now in the market, you can find 8.5. That's what I'm taking. Okay, I took a minus 8.5 at a minus 120 price. I'm sorry. Wow. Under 8.5. I'm sorry. Wow. Let's restart that. Okay. I took the over 7.5. Okay. At a minus 115 price. That's on Bet MGM. I'm going a little contrarian. A lot of people are going to be looking at this. Friday night, got the Mets coming to town. 5-2 Severino going against Paul Skeens. 4-0, 2.06 ERA. Not so fast. Balls are flying. Let's get some runs here. I like the over 7.5. It's kind of a contrarian play. This one really jumped off the page at me. If you do want to get into a NRFI in this game, I'm not mad at you. I like the no runs first inning. However, I still do like the over. I think that is something where you look at Skeen's game log. It's been outstanding. 2.06 ERA, 70 strikeouts in. I think he has, I want to say 5 starts, if I can remember correctly. But some of his game logs and splits, if you really get into a deeper dive into what he's actually doing, okay, actually has a lot more than that. I apologize. He had 4 starts in May and 5 starts in June. So 9 starts on the year. He averages probably a tick over 6 innings, if not right at 6. So probably averages about 5 2/3 innings if you guys are looking for out props. But within this last 4 starts, he's given up 1 and 0 runs. Okay, so it's kind of a weird play for me. That's why I'm saying it's contrarian. All the numbers are backing. Hitters are hitting about in the low 200s against him. Just kind of go with my feeling on this one that I could see this being a couple home runs in this contest. So if I get 7.5 out there, I'm going to take it. I know it's kind of a weird number, but it's either going to be that game where we get a 2-0 game, or I think it ends up opening up a little bit and getting like a 5-6 kind of outing. So little contrarian. We're going to go out on a limb, take that over 7.5, go against the market as well. If you look at some of the betting splits, it's kind of remarkable how much love he's getting. So it is the trendy, popular play backing Pittsburgh whenever he pitches. And quite frankly, it's not a bad bet necessarily, but in this spot against the Mets, I just do like going the other way. Okay, so that'll be my second official play, Pittsburgh on the over 7.5. Okay. And we do have another play within St. Louis and Washington. This is a no-run first inning bet for me. Lock this one in as soon as you can find it. This is Sonny Gray going against Patrick Corbin. Sonny Gray has been kind of hit or miss. He had a bad outing last time out. 109 strikeouts on the year, so definitely gets it done from a K perspective. I like that a lot. As long as they don't have a strikeout to walk ratio that's kind of higher. No run first inning. With strikeouts definitely helps you out. Okay, so Patrick Corbin's 1-8 on the season, but the one bet that he has been cashing on at a huge percentage is the no-run first inning. So let's go back to the well. Let's take the Nationals Cardinals no-run first inning in this contest. Okay, so that'll be my third official play. All right, and then I do have one more coming. You can hear kind of the allergies kicking up, so I'm going to just get to it and skip over a few. Okay, apologies. If you have any questions, hop on over to Discord. Feel free to send me a message. I'll be easier to text you in that regard, so we'll do that for this day only. All right. So here's where we're going. Tanner Houck going against Nestor Cortez. I'm staying away from the Yankees and Red Sox. I want to see what comes down. I'm not really a fan of the Yankees lineup right now. I don't think Judge is seeing the ball. I think it's an effort thing before the All-Star break, personally. So I'm going to fade the Yankees. If I was going to bet this game, I would bet the Red Sox, but I'm going to stay away from it. All right. We will be favoring Cleveland at home against the Giants. A little West Coast goes East Coast. No pitcher yet for the Giants. Just kind of where I'm at with this contest. I like Tanner Beebe on the mound, so I would go Cleveland or nothing in that game. All right. We'll skip over White Sox, Marlins. I wouldn't bet that with a 10-foot pole. Detroit and Cincinnati. That is a game that kind of screams over to me, but not going to play that one as well. All right. Philadelphia and Atlanta, right? This is one where if you had to take Philadelphia on the road, getting plus 130, I'm not mad at you, especially with Aaron Nola pitching. He's going to give you a shot. The Braves have been one of the most successful under teams of the season. So if you think Max Fried has a dominant performance, take that under 7.5. Under 8.5 is probably a little bit more on the vig. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. It would be Philly on plus 130 and the under if I was going to bet this game. Tampa and Texas, I'm going to skip over that. And then I'll get into a game that almost made my card. We have Houston on the money line, plus 141. I don't know how these odds are shifting like this. I actually kind of like Sean Dubin's first outing, I believe. It was one of his first outings that I thought the kid threw well. So this was something where he's going against Pablo Lopez. I just don't see it. You got two pitchers. You got the Astros kind of a little bit on a tear right now, still minus Kyle Tucker. And they go on the road to Minnesota where it's going to be all business. You got two pitchers that are just a tick below 5 ERAs. And now you're giving me the Astros plus 141. So unless there's some very daunting injury concerns, which quite frankly, I'm not sure on that. You never really know until officially get a little later into the day. Okay. But, excuse me, I do like the Astros. It almost made my card. Quite frankly, it still may. Plus 141 is too much for me in this contest, okay? And then we have a few games left, just jumping around a little bit. The Diamondbacks are playing great baseball. I like them plus 100. If you want to stay away from some of their pitching issues, then that's a whole other issue. But Slade Cicotte going against Randy Vasquez. To me, this is a dead over, 8.5 for Diamondbacks and Padres. I really like that bet. Not betting it though, because every time I take a little piece of the Diamondbacks, it ends up coming back and biting me. Excuse me. So, kind of where I'm at in that one. So I will go pass on that one. But a play that I'm going to be doing is Oakland. I'm going to be taking the under 8.5 within the Baltimore Oakland Athletics game. Albert Suarez, he's enough to get the job done. I think the Athletics are kind of quitting a little bit, losing morale. But Hogan Harris, that's the only exception. I think you could see a little bit decent performance from him. Baltimore, it was a weird kind of game yesterday. So I do look for them to get back on the horse, but I think this could be something where we see the likes of 6-1 at worst. Kind of outing. So I do like the under quite a bit, actually. Under 8.5 on DraftKings, minus 118 is the best number. That's where we're going to be taking in this Baltimore Athletics game as my final official play. Came close to playing the Dodgers as well. Just kind of a reversion to the mean. $1.81 is a little too pricey for me. Not interested in the run line against Aaron Savali and the Brewers. So it's another dog spot. I definitely would be on board with the Dodgers. But plus 170 for the Brewers, that's hard to pass down as well. So this is one where I'm going to pass on this one altogether. Okay. Blue Jays Mariners, that's another game I want to talk about. We're going to skip Kansas City, Colorado. That's one where I'm definitely going to stay away. Games in Colorado as well. If you want to bet the under, go for it, but I'm going to stay away from this one. Okay. Blue Jays Mariners, this is where you look at a no-run first inning bet as well. Luis Castillo going against Kevin Gossman. The Mariners kind of shocked the world yesterday, scoring after they kind of have had a drought of scoring offensively. They put up some numbers against, I think it was Baltimore. They played yesterday, I believe. Drawing a blank on that one, but I'm pretty sure it was Baltimore. So that was kind of what I was getting into. It was kind of a weird spot yesterday with some of the games, and this was probably number one in that, kind of weird category. So for me, that's kind of how I am. I'm going to stay away, but if I was going to bet the Mariners Blue Jays game, it's a no-run first inning candidate. Also, I would go right back to it. I'd take Castillo at home. The Mariners at home as an under team has been very profitable. I would go under 7.5. Bet 365, best number available. Maybe even a little Toronto on the money line, plus 133, but more so a lean on the under in this game. Okay, so going back to a little reversion. So possibly even taking a Mariners team total down. That's an option as well. So those are my best bets. A little quick recap for you guys. Apologies for not going too deep into these games. Like I said, I'm having really trouble My throat's all swollen from my allergies, so kind of hard to talk. So if you guys want to hit me up and talk on Discord, feel free. I'll try to answer those in the best form or fashion possible. But these are my 4 best bets. No parlay of the day today. There is one that I do like. So it is something where I like a lot of chalk today. So when I do those money lines, that's kind of how I favor them. Basically, it comes down to a lot of $1.70, $1.80 teams that need to win, should win, must win kind of games. On to come back from a bad loss. It's teed up, but we'll see what happens. But these are my 4 official plays: Pittsburgh over, Oakland under, 8.5, Cubs on the run line, and Washington no run first inning. So kind of weird. All right, it's something where a lot of you guys are probably looking at those picks, and if you guys watch my videos every day, something where you think that, oh hey, those are teams that doesn't usually bet. I tell you guys I don't bet Oakland, but we will take them on a total perspective if it jumps out. But that's kind of where I'm at in this. Kind of went a little contrarian. Who knows? Maybe a little partying last night after the 4th of July. Staying up a little bit. You just never know what you'll get. So that's kind of where I'm at. Looking for some going against the grain a little bit, right? So that's where we're going to catch them sleeping, and I think we can do some damage here and potentially hope to cash 3 or 4, if not 4 or 4. So that's where I'm at. Make sure you guys all like, comment, and subscribe down below. We'll be back tomorrow for Saturday's best bets, as well as some other cool stuff we have going out in the sporting world. But I thank you all for watching. Good luck with your picks, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.